Hi there. Sorry to butt in, but no relation to the story at all.
Do you know her?
Let Paimon do the honors. Collei, this is Sucrose. And Sucrose, meet Collei.
Hello.
Hi.
So, Sucrose.
Without having done any research, I couldn't comment definitively. Would they really do this just to spread lies and ruin someone's innocence? I can't imagine anyone being so cruel.
That's a great take. I love it. What do you think the blessing is, Sucrose?
I'm afraid it might not even be worth considering.
Wow. Her guesswork is really good, though. I want to pick her brain some more. But will she find it annoying if I keep asking her questions? We've only just met after all. What's the best thing to say to someone you're meeting for the first time?
Then, what would you wish for, Collei?
I'd wish for a better personality.
Uh-huh.
I'm sorry. I'm just feeling a little shy today. Don't worry about me. I've only met Sucrose so far, and I'm already struggling to make conversation. I wish I had a little more self-confidence. Then I'd find it much easier to make friends with people. This is Sucrose, an alchemist with the Knights of Favonius. We just met. Sucrose, this is my teacher, Tighnari.
So you have a teacher as well?
Yep, he's extremely knowledgeable too. And this is General Mahamatra Sino of the Sumeru Academia. Be famous in Sumeru as well.
Felt obliged to ensure her safety on the long, treacherous journey to Mondstadt.
But I've been here on my own loads of times before.
Add in the time for procurement and delivery of essential materials, Collei put up the tent so quickly, but still managed to tie very sturdy knots. You can really tell that she's a professional.
Thanks.
What about you, Collei? It doesn't look like you've eaten very much. Is your appetite low at the moment?
No. I just don't eat a lot normally. I wanted to take this opportunity to give everyone a Windblume as a token of my heartfelt gratitude for everything they've done to look after me. Wow, your teacher's so nice.
I feel the same about yours. Collei seems a little depressed. I noticed she was in a low mood when everyone was talking. I was just thinking, I want to try solving this riddle and giving Collei the chance to accept the blessing.
Oh, yeah! She's someone who needs your help.
Exactly. As much as I'd like to make progress in my research, I'd prefer to see her smile.
Didn't we say something to Collei about it?
I originally wanted to leave it as a surprise for her, and I also didn't want to get her hopes up over nothing. Wait, Collei should have been here by now. Wonder what's taking her so long. Hi, Collei. Hope we're not intruding or anything. Is everything okay?
Sucrose! I was preparing some stuff.
Is it any good?
I mean, it looks nice.
Sounds like a no.
Maybe Collei. She read a lot of fairy tales when Tighnari was teaching her to read.
Oh, do I count?
Of course you do. I'll put you on the list. I'll pair up with Collei.
Capable Collei and sensible Sucrose. Sounds like a winning combination.
I plan on starting from the person with the most defined stronghold.
Stronghold. That's an, interesting word to use.
Maybe Den? No, that's even worse.
How about layer?
Here we are, Lisa's lair.
Oh no, that was a bad word choice.
We don't have to call it the Sucrose mailbox, though. It could just as well be called the Sucrose and Collei mailbox. Or even the Sucrose, Collei, Traveler, and Paimon mailbox.
I think in this case, we can just go with your quick answer off the top of your head. Thank you all so much. Okay, let's tick them off the list.
Already done.
Don't panic, Collei. Just pick a topic and join the conversation. Don't panic. Whatever you do, don't panic.
Let me guess. Were you chatting about the new guests in town?
Oh no. How am I supposed to join this conversation now? What?
Speaking of nice surprises, we've actually had a fairly big one recently. No.
Yeah, so, we'll be on our way for now.
Are you okay, Collei?
Was it that obvious?
No, not at all.
So that means it was obvious.
Whatever's bothering you, you can talk to me about it if you want.
Well, the truth is, I don't really know how to act around Amber and the others.
Really? I thought you two were good friends.
We are. I don't know. I guess if I'm being completely honest, the problem's probably with me. The first time I came to Mondstadt, I was really immature. Amber was the one person who didn't give up on me. Without Amber, I might not even be here today. And because of that, I really look up to her, and hoped that maybe one day, I could learn to be like her. But after trying and failing for several years, I think I finally realized. I'm no Amber. Looking back, it seems silly that I ever thought like that. We're nothing alike at all. My personality's so... weird. I always get so anxious and I overthink everything.
Aw, Collei, don't say that.
Sucrose? Would it be okay if I told you a bit about my past?
I already knew bits and pieces about her. But still, why did she have to go through all that?
I'm sorry. We've only just met and I'm already dumping all of this on you.
No, it's fine. I'm really glad that you're willing to tell me all this. People don't open up about their deepest feelings unless they really trust the other person. Don't you think? At least, I think it's kind of an honor. And, I mean, you've probably noticed by now, but I don't have the best social skills either. I always just end up talking about the things I'm interested in, and going on and on. But even so, you still listen to me when I talk my head off about alchemy. It's a relief to listen to you talking about yourself for once. If you hadn't told me all of those things, I never would have guessed that you struggle so much. Honestly, I feel like we're very similar people.
Really?
Yeah. Everyone has their own problems to deal with. I certainly do. All the feelings that you talked about just now, I totally get it. It takes so much more effort for us introverts to fit into a crowd. When you were saying about how you try to think about what to say in advance, and you're constantly terrified of saying the wrong thing and making things awkward, I relate to that so much. In fact, before meeting you, I'd never met anyone who seemed so similar to myself.
Oh.
I'm not very good at giving words of comfort or anything, and I'm not gonna tell you to just get over it or stop worrying about it. How about we just sit here for a little while? We don't have to force a conversation if we can't think of anything. We can just sit here together.
Sucrose has stopped talking, but for some reason, this doesn't feel awkward at all. Maybe she's right, and we're more similar than I realized. And Sumeru, I always like to find a quiet place to just sit and watch the scenery, but it's always by myself. I never thought there'd be a day when I could do this with someone else by my side.
Hey, Collei. See that cloud over there? Doesn't it look like one of my test tubes?
I don't think so. Sorry.
Then maybe we're not quite on the same wavelength on everything. At least, not when it comes to looking at clouds in the sky.
Thank you, Sucrose. I feel much better after talking to you.
Yeah, it helps a lot, doesn't it? The next time I get the chance, I have to show you my Tetratanic Sweet Flower and my Tetratanic Windblume.
Your tetra... what?
2 of my favorite things I've made. They're really cool. I think you might like them.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you'll definitely have to show them to me sometime.
I brought some crackers with me. You want one? There's cheese flavor or tomato flavor.
Sure. I'll try the cheese one.
Aw, look! They're enjoying the scenery together. We're not what Collei needs right now. She needs a new friend. Someone different, who's never met her before. People can draw different kinds of strength from different kinds of friends. And right now, Collei needs someone that's just not the same old me.
We got back a little early, so we took some time just now to put the mailbox together. We got really lucky today. The vendors were feeling super generous, so we didn't even need to pay for the materials. It's just a shame that Collei got a splinter.
Don't worry about me.
Albedo told me that Sucrose has been working hard to help another girl achieve her dream.
Huh? Then what about Yingar?
Yeah,
Actually, I'm still feeling a little nervous.
actually, I'm a little worried too. Deep breaths. Deep breaths.
I know what you're feeling. Saying anything becomes so much harder when there are so many people watching.
What? Okay, then I'll answer the first question.
You can do it, Sucrose!
Are you okay, Timaeus? Maybe you'd feel better if you just, let it out. Don't say that.
Don't worry about me.
Well, that aside, do you want Collei and I to accompany you?
I have to say, I'm even more envious of you, Sucrose. You can be happy just to see others happy, and you gave me so much help without any expectations in return. Even though you said that we're very much alike, I still feel like you have a much bigger heart than I do.
But if you say that, then I'd say I'm also nowhere near as brave or tenacious as you. I guess we have the same amount of positive qualities. They're just spread over different parts of our personalities. I've never visited Sumeru, or made many friends from outside of Mondstadt. I'm happy just to have met and become your friend. Maybe I'll get shy and flustered when I meet other people I don't know in the future. But that's okay too. Since we are so alike, you probably get what I'm trying to say. Since we are so alike, you probably get what I'm trying to say. You just need to believe that all of your issues aren't really issues at all.
But isn't it too late now for me to learn to accept myself?
Well... Do you know anything about the blooming cycles of Cecilius?
I may have read about that in a book before.
That's a topic that my parents used to talk about back when they were still dating. Surprising, right? To think that people would talk about that while on a date. My mom brought it up at dinner one time last month. She called my dad the most boring man she knew, and said that he even turned up late to a date once, all with a smile on her face. But she also said that learning is just another part of life. It's never too late to start something. as long as you recognize that it's something good for you to do. Why don't you give it a try, Collei?
Okay, I'll try my best.
Nearly forgot. This is for you.
This texture. Are these seeds?
Yep. I believe I mentioned my sweet flower research to you before. So, I really hope that you'll like them. They're super sweet and easy to grow and keep.
Thank you. I'll plant them in the Avidia forest and take good care of them.
Remain open to you.
Thank you so much. Really, I don't know what to say. I'm just really happy.
I almost forgot. Collei, can you exhale once into this test tube? I will save this breath of joy and use it in my research.
Oh, really? May I?
Of course. Huh? What was that?
It was like a little cloud of happiness, but now it flew away.
Well, luckily, there's still some breath left in the test tube. I'll seal it up for now. I'll keep working on it and let you know as soon as I have any breakthroughs in my research.
Yeah, you can write to me. I'll be sure to respond as soon as I receive your letter.
So, are these your chosen Windblooms?
One of them. Both Potty Sours and Sumeru Roses are my Windblooms. They are the flowers that can best express my feelings. I want to give them to the people I feel thankful for. To those who I wish to accompany as we greet more seasons and future Windblooms together. The real blessing in life is when you are surrounded by people who you'd miss day and night, and who you'd want to see even if that meant crossing mountains and oceans to do so.
I'm so happy to hear you say that.
Sucrose, do you see that cloud over there?
Huh?
Doesn't it look just like your test tube?
See that cloud over there? Doesn't it look like one of my test tubes?